It's connected as shown, the flow switch gets connected as shown, and the solar panels, which we don't have here to show you, have a wire coming out from them going up to that.
PV means photovoltaic.
Photovoltaic.
Photovoltaic. All right, I don't have
Positive inlet,
all right.
negative inlet.
That's right. Well, that'll be pre-connected.
Really?
Yeah, so they'll be polarized connectors so that you don't have
can
any
get it
possibility
better.
of getting that wrong.
Okay.
All right.
And the other half of this box will have a different kind of controller that uses excess power up to about 30 watts to run a battery charger.
Nice.
And on the bottom side of this, here's the switch that turns the pump the on and off.
Right.
Okay. And it's also a circuit breaker, so it will trip.
Oh, it will do that itself.
Yeah.
Oh,
so if you find it
cool.
tripped, we'll give the instructions for
All
that.
right.
That'll
Circuit
turn it
breaker.
off.
We'll find out how they say that en français and Creole.
There's another circuit breaker for battery charger.
Yeah.
5 amps.
Yeah.
And then you plug a cigarette lighter adapter for a car into
Which
this socket.
I have such a beast.
Okay.
And you're saying the circuit breaker will flip if for some reason the pump starts pulling too many amps?
Right.
And
That's
that
right.
would heat up the wire? So that's why
Yep.
you want
And it might damage the I mean, you can get damage from a short. So the solar panel can be trying to put out more current, and most of the time it's not going to be able to do, if you short the output of the solar panel, it can only pump so much current, but it's still not good for it to do that.
So, all right. So
that's our controller.
I had a question about the controller. Oh, the cigarette lighter. So I have something in my car now that charges my cell phone.
Right.
So
and
it has
that's exactly what you do. You plug it in there, it charges it up.
But it has a special end that fits in my phone.
Right, exactly. So
So
you
you-
need that adapter. We're not providing it because you might have a different one for different kinds of cell phones, different ones for laptops.
So where do we get those? Because we should send that.
We are not sending it because we don't know what they want to charge. Okay, they get that to match the cell phone or the laptop or whatever it is.
It would be good for me to know because I could buy it here.
Well, if you know what laptop they have, yes. Okay, but you have to know, is it a Dell or is it an Apple? Is it a
Okay, so I could ask them because
Lenovo?
I can carry that.
Might they not already have that?
They might,
That came
because
with
they're
the-
charging it with something too.
Current.
I'll have to ask Toma
Okay.
about that. Okay.
So, that's the pump and the controller, and then we want to talk about the tower. that we're
Okay.
gonna put-
One question about
Sure.
the float. How does the float, where does the wire from the float hook up to that? And what is it?
It's already plugged in.
What's happening here? Does this create a switch when it
Yeah,
floats
it's
up?
a
Is
little
there-
magnetic switch that goes
Oh,
on
there's
or off.
magnets in here?
Yeah,
So
little
they come
magnetic
up, they
switch.
make a connection?
So this
Okay.
wire will connect inside. I mean, this is all more detailed than
see.
I was going to do.
Oh, well, I just thought if it came apart, they're going to need to put it back together.
It'll
Okay.
connect right there. So
right.
that's the connections from the
Okay.
So the wire that runs from the float
float goes.
goes
will
to
go
the
into
control
float
box.
switch part
Right.
in the control box.
All right, and they're going to get detailed instructions as
Yep,
to how to
so
connect it.
it'll-
Okay.
Connect it
No
up with the little wire
problem.
nuts.
I didn't see
No
that because the cap
problem.
was on.
Cap
Got
was
it.
on,
Okay.
right.
All right.
Just wondering.
Okay.
Great.
Magic.
All right.
And okay,
So now, Marianne, do you want to follow us over here?
or she can just take.
Or,
She can do an
well, close
overview
up.
because she can't really do close-ups as well as you can.
Oh, I don't know about
gonna
that.
get in each other's
I don't know about that. I
Okay.
think she can, but anyhow.
Start with the footings.
The footings, here we are.
You're going to have a footing that's cast in the ground and that's bigger than this cement block.
For each tower.
You need 3 of them for each tower. It's a tripod.
Right,
So you need
okay.
3 footings.
3 footings.
Each footing will have
This is a footing.
a bolt cast into it. So
Yes.
we'll give you the bolts. Now what I
Right.
did to make these portable is I just used a cement block.
That's fine.
So-
They got cement blocks.
They don't need cement blocks.
Oh.
They have to have this cast in place so it holds everything down when the wind rises.
Right.
And we've designed this so it should be able to take a 70-mile-an-hour wind. And we'll give you the chart that shows that too.
Okay, so a cement block won't work.
Cement block is not heavy enough.
They need poured cement.
They need poured cement,
Okay.
and it has to be deep enough they can pile rocks on top of it.
Okay, we
Okay,
got it.
So it has to weigh about 500 pounds per footing in order
Okay.
to stand a 70-mile-an-hour wind.
So they need a
So-
lot of cement.
Or a lot of rocks.
Okay, they got.
Okay?
We can
rocks,
do that.
I'm sure they got.
Rocks and well.
Okay. So there's three different sizes of EMT pipe that we're going to use. The legs are made out of 1.5-inch pipe. Okay, there's 3 pieces at 10 feet long. And there are some structural members made out of 1-inch pipe.
Okay, here's the 1-inch pipe.
We're not sending the pipe.
Right,
We're
we
only
are going to
sending the
buy
fittings.
this in Port-au-Prince, and we
Okay.
need several of those. We'll,
And then we have some 3/4-inch pipe.
so how
okay?
many of each are they going to need?
We're going to send them the instructions. That's,
Okay, but this is the 3-inch and the 3/4-inch pipe, and this is, yeah,
Okay.
this is what Jean is going to look for in
Yep,
Port-au-Prince.
yep.
Right. And
Okay.
Nellie, you've already seen this stuff in Port-au-Prince? Rumor has it it's there.
I emailed him,
Uh-huh.
and I'll give it to you, a group in Port-au-Prince that helps people do this kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
Grassroots
Okay.
United.
Okay.
It's a big compound, and they
Yeah, and we've got another
they have tools there.
in Tabar. We have another.
So
Oh,
what we
great.
are providing is we're providing these fittings that hold the tower together.
This is very important.
So,
these fittings.
so we'll have these all labeled for you,
Okay.
and they have particular directions.
Okay.
They also have, we'll give at least one that's all assembled. They're harder to ship if you assemble everything, but one will
One
be
that's
assembled.
assembled.
So there's a set of these threaded rods that clamp it to the leg.
Okay.
And then there's a set of U-bolts that clamp it either to the braces or to the supports for the solar panel.
What is a U-bolt?
A U-bolt is that.
That little round
That's
thing
a-
that
that's
looks like a
U-bolt.
U. Okay, a U-shaped bolt.
Yes,
That's right.
there we are.
I got to make sure because we're going to
Okay.
translate U-bolt. And it's probably going to be called a U-bolt
Right.
in Creole.
There's a bigger U-bolt that's used to anchor the whole
All right, let's
tower.
come this way, Mary Ann. You're doing great.
Now stay there.
Oh, stay here? Okay. All right. You're getting into this, huh? All right, we are a team here. I just, it's just good to have backup. So we can actually, how long has it been running? Okay, so we can stop it, and then we can start a different one. Okay, so I'm going to stop mine somehow.